Hello, I'm back with a review on some makeup that I just picked up. I have heard quite a bit about NYX makeup, and one of the people that I'm subscribed to, Angie from Mama G, has quite a few reviews on it and tutorials, and so I have been really excited to try to find this NYX makeup and see what it's all about. So I went online, and there weren't any stores in the Seattle area that were selling it, and so I knew it was selling in an Ulta way up in like Everett somewhere, and so didn't want to drive all the way to Everett just to get some makeup, because the makeup supposedly is really inexpensive. So was just down at my local Ulta in the South Center area, and there it was, and they had a big sale, buy one get one free. So I thought, oh my goodness, this is perfect for me to try this out. So I'm going to just do a quick review on what I think of the NYX makeup. And my makeup application tends to lean a little more to the lighter side. I don't wear a lot of makeup in my everyday life, and when I do get a chance to kind of put makeup on, like if I'm going out or going somewhere special, then I like to be able to build up the color more than having to compensate for putting it on a little heavier. So the NYX makeup was really nice. I went to the ballet and wore some of it, and it turned out really pretty. So I'm just going to do a quick review on what I picked up, and do a couple of swatches so you guys can see what I'm talking about. So the first things that I picked up that really interested me was the eyeshadow. So I got this palette in aquamarine, and what I liked about this when I first put it on was that the colors that were in the palette showed up that way on my skin. And what I have found with a lot of drugstore makeup is that having a darker tone to my skin, a lot of the times the colors won't show up the same. I bought some CoverGirl makeup, and they just, they had these beautiful colors in the package, and they just would not show up. And I like to put on like one swipe of something and then kind of move on from that, where the CoverGirl, I really had to pack it on in order to get the color. So I'm going to do a quick little swipe of these on my hand, and there's no primer or anything on it, and you can see just from the way that I'm going to swipe it on my hand how light I would normally put my makeup on my face. So if you can see that, this was the lighter one next to light one, and then the dark one. So again, like I said, those show up really, really well. Then I got these, and again, really pretty. The only thing about this one is, I think this is the color Rust. It's golden, rust, and walnut bronze. So I'm assuming this is a walnut bronze and this is the golden. The rust looks really burgundy-ish, really maroon, but it does show up a little red. So let me do a quick swatch of that so you can see. Now again, I don't have any primer on my hands or anything. I just wanted to give you guys a really good idea of how creamy the makeup is. So I mean, literally I just wipe it in there real quick and then just swipe it on there. So I really like those. Then I picked up two of their eyeshadow, jumbo eyeshadow pencils, one in gold, if you can see that, and the other one in French fries, like a darker brown. So I thought French fries was just the cutest name. So what I liked about these is they're really creamy, they're easy to build up in color, they're easy to do a nice defined crease. What I liked about them is just the fact that once I put it on, it was still creamy enough to blend it with either a Q-tip or a smudge brush or my fingertip. And also what I liked about it is because it's creamy, then you can put a shadow on top of it that's close to the same color and build up the color that way. Then I also picked up two regular eyeshadow, or not, excuse me, eyeliner pencils. So one in this brown, which I don't know why I got this brown. It's so close to my skin color that you can't tell that I have it on. And then one in black. Again, really creamy, goes on really, really smooth, and it's hard to tell what an eyeliner is going to feel like on the eye when you do it on your skin, on your back of your hand. But I'm going to go ahead and do it on the back of my hand, and maybe you guys can see how quickly that goes on. Very, very light touch, very, very small line, looks really nice, really creamy. And then you have the ability to smudge because it's so creamy. I also picked up two felt tip liners, and I love the felt tip liners because I use a liquid eyeliner almost every day. So I got this in a black and then also in a brown. Now, what I liked about these, sorry I have makeup on my hand, what I liked about these is that the line, I didn't have to try to jab it or shake it in order to get the color to come to the surface. The color was already on the surface. So what I did is, for these, you get a really nice thin line, which is nice because with the liquid liner you want to be able to build up to the size of the line that you want. And then even with just trying to wipe it off with the tissue, it's not going anywhere. It's instantly dry as soon as you put it on, so that's always nice. I also picked up two lipsticks. This one is in Celebrate, and again, even with the, just like with the eyeshadows, when I put this on, this is the color that I get on my lips, and a lot of times it doesn't work like that. My lips tend to be on the pinker side, so a lot of times I'm trying to figure out, okay, do I put a little bit of brown on there? Do I, what do I do in order to keep the lipstick very true to the color? And so these went on really, really well, really, really creamy. And then I got this red as well. I'm looking for a red lipstick. So these go on really creamy. I also picked up some glitter cream palettes. This one is in Bronze Goddess. Now the only difference with these, take these out. The only thing with these is when I went to use them, just to test them, when I just swiped my finger across the top, just the glitter came off. And so I thought, well, isn't it supposed to be cream? What I found out, and I don't know if you can see if it'll come up on the camera, is that there's wax underneath the glitter itself. So my suggestion, if you're going to use this, is to get like a little spatula or something that you can kind of dig out a little bit with, and then put that on something, mix it together, and then use it from there. Just because the glitter is really literally sitting on top of the wax. I also got it in Ice Queen as well. And I don't know when I'll be able to use these or what I'll use them for, but I just thought they were so pretty I couldn't pass them up. So these are really pretty. So that was my NYX haul from Ulta, and I got all of this for under $40. So it's a really good line if you don't normally wear a lot of makeup but want to have the option to have different colors and some nice makeup, something that's not going to cost you a lot of money, but when you get ready to do something, because that's the day that you're going to wear your yellow eyeshadow and you're going to rock it out, but you want to have, you don't want to go and buy $30 worth of just yellow eyeshadow. You actually want to have, some money left in your pocket. So it's a really nice line, and I just want to say thank you to Angie for letting us all know like what the line was and what it was all about. I also wanted to go over something that I ordered from Sephora, and that is another Kat Von D palette, which I love these palettes, just love them. So this one I got in Metal Orchestra, and I guess this is the one that she had out last Christmas, and there's a new one out called True Romance, so I'm working on my way to get that one. And what I liked about this is they just had a nice variety of some grays. This gray here at the end, this silver in the end, is actually a cream. Then you had these blues, and the reason why I picked these up was because of the Beethoven palette. I had done some makeup with that and wanted another variety of blues to wear. So in the Beethoven palette, you just have this one blue and this one gray, or gray silver. And so it was nice to get another palette that had a variety of blues and grays on it. And then with that, I was also sent a trial size of Bare Minerals Flawless Definition Mascara. Now, this mascara is nice. It's definitely what they say it is. It's a defining mascara. So for me, I tend to look for something that has a little more volume because my lashes are long enough, but they're kind of sparse and in between. So what I found with this mascara is if I wanted to do like a really kind of twiggy look where the lashes were long and kind of spiky and all very defined, like there's a lash, there's a lash, there's a lash, that's what this did. But it was nice because it's something you always want to have, a variety of mascaras, things to do different mascaras to do different things with. So this one was definitely nice to give myself a defined eyelash. But that's my review on the NYX line, the new Kat Von D palette, or it's not new, but Metal Orchestra. So if you're interested in that one, I would definitely suggest to go ahead and get it, because that was from last Christmas, and I don't know how many palettes they still have left. They're probably just trying to sell out the rest of them until they're all gone. And then the Flawless Definition mascara that I got as a trial. So just leave me a comment, rate, subscribe. Let me know what you think. I'm going to keep trying to post some more up there. And thanks for watching. Bye.